I'm Misty.
And I'm Ike.
For the next 15 minutes,
We're going to debate pop culture.
my background's in music.
My background's in film.
I know the topics beforehand.
And I don't.
We check the internet for the facts.
And ruin it with opinions.
From pop rocks in your lunchbox.
To Happy Meal toys and swatch clocks.
Hi.
It's the end game of our Marvel. Oh, I'm not wearing my power glasses.
You're not. Your superhero baby blues are flashing.
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
Don't
Can't
worry.
let the world see that.
I'll cut it out.
Okay.
That's my superpower. The ability to edit.
So you were saying.
I was saying that I have 9% on my computator.
Okay.
Oh, I was saying today is the virtually the end game.
It is.
Of our 2-week Marvel Cinematic Universe
Yes.
big Hollywood expensive explosion. I've lost steam there.
I don't know what just happened. But actually, no. Like, Endgame, well, I guess you're right, because this is the end of this section of our show. And that was the end of that era. But it will continue on, as will our show.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to go out with a bang on?
All right. So, I mean, we've covered a lot of stuff. The one thing that we haven't talked about are the things that are coming up in the MC universe.
What? Dude, this is
We're
great.
going to end on a
'cause
Friday.
I literally don't know anything.
Then I'm really excited to tell you because there's some
I'm
cool stuff.
super stoked right now.
All right. So this is what the next couple of years look like.
Good morning, everybody, by the way.
Oh, good morning. We just got real excited.
Yeah, we did. Meow.
Meow.
What's next?
Okay. So December 2020 on Disney Plus, WandaVision. Now, do you know who Wanda is?
December 2020?
Yeah. So like a month and a half. 2 months. Next month.
Black Widow's coming out.
Hey,
Sorry.
WandaVision.
Well, I don't know. Is that Wonka Vision?
No. Wanda is Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch.
This says autumn 2020.
Okay. Your article is outdated.
Yeah.
This is December 2020.
Oh, because there's a thing happening. Yeah, okay.
What?
I'm just catching up. Catching up. I didn't know what we were going to talk about. I'm just assimilating.
Right. So it's Scarlet Witch from the Avengers and Paul Bettany, Vision, are going to have their own, I think it's like 6 episodes, a 6-episode arc.
6 movies.
No, it's a show. It's on Disney Plus. It's just a show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm catching up.
If you, and you know what, we're like, it's been 2 weeks. We've probably spoilered all the spoilers. Obviously, Vision does not make it through Endgame. And
what?
So,
he doesn't make it.
He doesn't make it.
Write that down.
He doesn't. So, this is going to be a alternate universe of Vision and Wanda and what happens in their world now that he's not part of the livings and she still is.
Oh, so he can come and break through the astral plane.
Well, it's really interesting because Vision was a virtual person that Tony Stark created as his butler.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Age of Ultron, they actually gave him a body.
They gave him a body. That sounds like a name of a
And so
horror
it's
movie.
really interesting that he died. Because how do you kill something like that?
Your consciousness
Or
lives on.
how are you not able to bring it back? Because you built it once.
Yeah.
Right?
I need to go
So
back
I'm
and watch.
super excited about this.
I need to rewatch Infinity Wars or whatever game.
The one.
Where they make him out of the Infinity Stone.
No, that's it. Well, that's Age of Ultron
That's what I
is
mean.
where it starts.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
I need to watch that again.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites, actually. I really like that one. It's pretty cool.
What's your favorite?
Oh, man.
It's a good Friday. I've been saving that question.
Ooh.
What is your favorite? If you could only watch one, I'll even give you since they come in threes.
Okay.
I'll give you a trilogy.
Okay, you know what? I actually am going to go the polar opposite direction of that. I'm going to tell you my absolute favorite scene in All of them.
Okay.
And it will tell you, like, that one is my favorite because of this scene.
Okay.
My absolute favorite is the first Avengers.
The first. Okay.
The reason for that,
Mm-hmm.
the scene where they're in Germany and Loki has made his first appearance and he's standing in front of the crowd and he has the Tesseract thing and he tells everyone to kneel and he goes and gives this huge speech. Doesn't that feel better? Humans are meant to kneel and to submit to someone. And the old man in the crowd, I get like choked up. The old man in the crowd stands up and he said, "I will never kneel to men like you." And it's like this moment of like, that's what every bit of these characters are put together for, is we as humans are not meant to kneel to evil. We inherently are good. And they will just keep fighting that and fighting it for the greater good. And that scene, just like every time I see it, I'm just like, because it's also so representative of Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
It's a German city and a German man. And he's like, the last time, and then Cap flies in and he's like, the last time a man in Germany said something like that to me, it didn't work out so well for him.
Right.
Because Cap, the indication in the movies is Cap is the one that defeated Hitler.
Right.
So it's just, I think it's such a cool, like, real historical tie-in and such a great overarching, like, scene that just represents the whole universe of it. I am such a nerd.
I'll take it.
Woo!
That answer's so much deeper
Yeah.
than my answer.
Sorry.
Man.
I really like these movies. They make me, like, have hope.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that they're made up, but, like, there's still so much that ties into the human condition about them.
Yeah. Okay, so when I say your favorite, this is quantifying my answer. I mean like the last 10 years, like the last big jump from Iron Man, not any of the TV shows, but Iron Man to Endgame and all the things that have to do with building the Avengers team. I'm going out on a limb, and I'm going to go Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Okay.
I thought Ryan, what's his name?
Chris
Pratt. That's so weird. Shout out Ryan
Pratt.
I know a guy named Ryan Pratt. I just thought his character was cool, and I think they cast it right, and he was flying around space, and everything was cool, and they were going from different places to place. And
you've got Groot.
Yeah.
You've just got this weird ragtag mix of, like, goofballs.
I
like that, too.
Normal people with no super abilities that are just quick-witted.
Yep.
And they just fall in with superheroes.
Yeah.
And, I mean, don't get me wrong. When they interact with Thor, and Thor gets on the ship later on, and he's like, that's cool. I mean, I'm just kind of cool. Like, like, that made me love him even more.
Right?
Because that's something I would totally do. I'm like, it's fine. I'm just as cool as you are, Thor. It's fine.
Just you're hanging out. It's fine. Yeah, I definitely see the it's very endearing when you see, like I said, that ragtag, like these things are not at all like the others together.
Right.
Like there's no similarity, no tie thrill. Mm-hmm. And they're just these people that like ended up together, or these animals or super beings or whatever, normal guy, that they all just like ended up together, and then all of a sudden they end up like on this big mission to do something great and grand.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
I agree with what you just said, by the way. When do you think that they will have like a point at which they will release how many movies is it?
It's going to end up being, I mean, I would not be surprised by the time they're done if it's not hundreds.
Up to this point. What's out now? Up to Endgame. From Iron Man 1 to Endgame. How many movies is that?
Oh, 20-some.
Great. If they put it on iTunes as a big package.
How much do you think they would charge?
Yes.
Like $300.
Because right now, that's a good, I think when they package stuff.
Oh, yeah. People are, I'm super apt to just click buy all.
Yeah.
When they do it. I mean, of course, I already have all the stuff that's released up till now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love those packages. Like that's how I bought like the very first 3 Batmans and the Supermans. Like I always buy them in those like, build your movie collection iTunes things
I
like
used
that.
to buy it when it came out because it'd be like extra bonus features.
Right.
But there is nothing
There's not.
compared to the bonus features they put out when they drop the bundle.
Absolutely. Because they dive deep on those.
Here's what I don't understand, iTunes. Let me move my computer because I'm slouching. No one can see my face. Here's what I don't understand. It's $19.99 to buy the film.
Yeah.
Unless you're Disney and you want to release Mulan, and then you charge $29.99. Which I still haven't seen.
And they are Disney. Yeah.
And they are Disney.
Yeah.
Listen up, Disney.
Yeah. Right?
Why?
Listen up, Bob Iger.
Yeah, Bob. I'm going to go to your office tomorrow.
Let's have a
and
chat.
ask you a question.
Bob.
Well, you're not there on Saturday. But
It's not.
probably not there on Friday.
Or probably
either.
on Friday or Thursday.
And the lot's closed for
Yeah.
other reasons.
Right.
What is the deal with this is probably like an iTunes question and not even a Disney question, but why is stuff $19.99 to buy it
$14.99 to rent it?
and $14.99 to rent it?
How would you not buy it?
Exactly.
It's dumb.
And why can't I hit rent and then at the end go,
Rent to own?
would you like to pay an additional $7 to own it?
That actually is a genius
Thank
question.
you. Thank
That
you.
right there. Yeah. If you watch it and you're like, God, I love that movie. I want to own it.
Yeah. Why can't I'll pay the upgrade to watch this again. I'd gladly give you another $7. They're probably banking on the fact that some people will watch it and buy it and watch
Right.
it and go, it wasn't for me.
Right.
But they put it only for sale for 2 months before you can even rent it in the first
That's
place.
a really good question.
It drives me nuts, dude.
That's going to keep me awake at night now. Thank you.
Well, you got all weekend to think about it.
It's true. I do.
I'll be in Ohio.
Black Widow.
Yep.
Pushed back twice now because of our
Ooh.
current situation of movie theaters not really being open.
Well, by the time this episode comes out, they might be back open again.
Really, because everything I see, we're about to close on down again. Even further down the hole.
Yep.
Yeah. So that is a standalone movie of Agent Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, which I'm super interested in this one.
Is it a
because
prequel?
again, it has to be because again, in Endgame, she died.
She did.
She went right off that cliff.
Didn't they bring everybody back at the end of Endgame?
No.
Are you sure?
No. Are you talking about like reversing the snap?
Yeah. Didn't they? They didn't reverse the snap?
They did, but that doesn't reverse the snap for people that didn't die during the original snap.
Oh.
Right. So she wasn't a snap victim. She went off of a ledge in a fight after the snap. So she did.
Wait a minute.
She did.
I thought her and Shithawk went to the place and then he was trying to kill himself and then she killed herself instead.
She took his place.
And then what did that do for the
the
stone?
way down.
They got a new stone for that or something? Where they
Yeah. It gained him another one of the Infinity Stones.
it just starts making Infinity Stones for anybody who wants to jump
No,
off the cliff?
it actually, like, that's how they captured the Infinity Stone. I don't know what
So
word
that's
I
not
would use
even
for
in
that.
Endgame then.
What?
That scene.
The scene of her dying?
Yeah. Why did they
Yeah.
go back to like Weirdo Mountain? I need to rewatch it.
I think you do. Yeah. I think you're diving too deep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's a prequel.
Yep.
So, I'm super interested in it too because I mean, outside of Captain Marvel, it's the only female-fronted Marvel movie so far. Like as the solo lead character. So I'm super excited about that.
Well, if you're not including Daredevil. I mean,
Elektra.
Elektra.
I don't think too many people are
think so.
thinking about Elektra.
That's
So
a good
yeah, Black Widow coming out, the Falcon and Winter Soldier. So you're gonna have Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier.
I hate that name.
I don't really like the name.
It's too happy for his negative character.
I think it's because he started out as
Bucky Barnes.
as a good guy, and so you've got his real name, Bucky Barnes, when he was the soldier going into the army. I'm gonna go defend my country. I am a good guy, and then he's the Winter Soldier when he gets brainwashed.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah,
Why can't everybody have a bionic arm like that?
everybody could. We could start making bionic arms.
I mean,
What's stopping us?
money and 3D printers and the technological ability to write that code.
No, all those things exist. Money exists. Biological, the 3D printers, code would not be hard to come up with. Like, all of that exists.
Well, where's my arm, dude?
I just think you don't know the right people. I mean, I think if you start
Can we get
calling
the right people in here.
I think if you start calling some people, like somebody
Can you call the people in here and get the right people in here? I'm switching you out for the right people.
Okay, I can't get you a bionic arm. I'm sorry. I don't have any money or a 3D printer or the ability to write code.
Look, we already branded it, so I need another Misty. Whatever. I don't care if she's red or not.
Oh, well, I'm excited about that one because it's also Anthony Mackie who plays Sam Wilson, the Falcon.
Okay.
So it's him and Bucky Barnes because, Bucky, they took him to Wakanda to recover and to unbrainwash him. And so he bands together with Falcon and they're going to have, it's the same thing as WandaVision. It's a limited series of the two of them. And it also...
They're getting the actual dudes from the movie to play
yeah.
in a TV show?
Yeah. Same with WandaVision. It's Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen. It's their characters. Wow. There's another one that I'm going to tell you about. It's super exciting.
All right.
I hope you're ready for this.
TGIF, bro.
Loki.
Ooh.
It's the same thing. It's a Disney Plus limited series, and Tom Hiddleston is coming back to play Loki.
Did he
He did, but this is interesting. So in Infinity War, he died. In Endgame, it kind of undid with the snap. There's the time heist part.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So during that, he steals the Tesseract and runs away. So his show will pick up and start to tell you what happens to him in this new timeline, the time heist timeline.
Oh man, my fragile little mind.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot.
That is a lot. That's our first 2-week double feature, is what that was.
Right. So there's also a Hawkeye show coming out.
A hot guy show.
There's plenty of those.
Is it called Isaac?
I think what I meant was Shit Hawk.
Oh.
Hawkeye.
Shit Hawk.
Yeah. So there's going to be a Hawkeye show. And The Eternals is coming up. And Spider-Man 3. And Thor, Love and Thunder.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What determines whether or not a Spider-Man gets a number or a name? Like there's Spider-Man Homecoming, but that's not a number.
And then Spider-Man Far From Home.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, they can't call them 2s and 3s because of old movies.
That, but also Spider-Man has changed hands.
Mm-hmm.
And so something tells me that the way that they're starting to name these are so that they're not universe specific. If you were to go 2, 3, 4, they would have to be sequential in whoever it is that is producing that line of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the way that they keep changing hands, you can't do 2 Marvel, like Disney, like, so I think that they're starting to just actually name them proper names in case they change hands.
I don't think Disney's worried about ever losing that property.
Well,
who's going to be powerful enough to buy Disney?
Or, you know what? How do we not know that it's just not the working title isn't Spider-Man 3 because they don't want to release the name yet?
The working title is probably like potato chips and onions.
Well, yeah, that's the code name. But I mean, like, how do we know by the time it comes out it's not Spider-Man 3? That it's Spider-Man Climb the Wall or whatever. Like, we don't know that that's the final end name of this movie because it's not due out until
2017.
The end of 2021.
Guys, leave us a comment and tell us what you think the title of the next Spider-Man movie is going to be.
So it's Friday.
It is Friday.
What's that mean?
Well, it's to be determined whether or not we will see them next week or we're going to take Thanksgiving week off.
That's true.
How about this? I'll make you a deal.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. Nobody's going to watch the end of a Friday episode. Leave a comment and tell us if you want us to take Thanksgiving week off. We're not going to. But that was fun.
It was fun.
2 weeks of Marvel cinematicness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I feel like a superhero right now. I need to take a super nap. Super Friday nap.
You're super stupid.
Yep. Yes, I am.
Oh, well.
Super stupid.
Super stupid.
Seriously, you guys. Have a great weekend, guys. And if we don't see you on Saturday, then Sunday it is.
A week from what?
What?
Uh-huh. Okay, bye.
Monday is not a Friday until Sunday is a Tuesday. We've lost our minds.
Okay, bye.
Bye.